Hey guys, for today's video, I thought we could do another empties because my bin is full. So I thought we could talk about my trash. I told you in my last one, which I think was my first one, that I'm gonna keep on doing these because I think it's fun to share products that I use, not only just makeup and hair stuff, which I don't do a lot of hair, I do mostly makeup and beauty, but I think it's fun to talk about products that I don't always get to share on camera or that I use behind the scenes that I don't get to talk about. So if it's in my trash, you know that it's good. Or at least it's like good enough for me to use. Okay, so let's jump into it. I'm not gonna drag this out. I'm trying to be good about not making my intros 85 years long because sometimes that's boring. I have a full bin, so we're just gonna get on into it. Okay, so the first thing that I have right here is this from Dermarest. I never realized that that's what the name of this was. I just like saw it in my shower and used it. Anyways, this is a medicated shampoo for psoriasis. So I have a really dry, itchy, flaky scalp. I've literally dealt with it my whole entire life and nothing works. Head and Shoulders doesn't work. Selsun Blue doesn't work. I've tried expensive shampoos like Nioxin. I can't even remember. I've tried literally everything and nothing ever works. I think I heard somebody talk about this in a YouTube video. It's a shampoo and conditioner. It's supposed to remove and control scalp buildup and relieve scalp itch. It has green tea, kukai, nut oil, and safflower extract. Fragrance free. It's supposed to work for psoriasis. I actually do like this. I went through the entire thing, but I'm trying one from Dove right now, so I'm gonna see how that works out for me because I felt like it didn't get rid of it completely, but it definitely helped minimize like the itching and the flakiness. I heard somebody else recommend the Dove one. I believe it's a newer one from Dove, so I'm testing that out because I haven't tried it before, and I'm kind of at this place where I'm like, let's just see what happens. Like, I'm down to try whatever since I feel like I've tried so many, but I do like this. I feel like it helped. I'll probably repurchase it if the Dove one doesn't work out. I feel like everybody recommends Selsun Blue and Head and Shoulders, and those never worked for me. And that seemed to be okay, so I would recommend it if you have a really itchy, flaky scalp. I don't know if I necessarily have dandruff. I think it's psoriasis because dandruff shampoos don't work, but this one did. I've never been to a dermatologist. I should probably go. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. Okay, next thing we have here is this from Garnier. This is the SkinActive. Did I just have a lisp? This is the SkinActive Moisture Balm Moisturizer. Now, I don't know why I got this. I'm not really one to stray from skincare, but I actually think I just grabbed it because they were out of my simple one. I bought this like last summer and it took me that long to finish it off because I really don't like this. For something called Moisture Balm, it didn't really add a lot of moisture into my skin. Like, I felt like it was one of those ones that kind of just sat on top of your skin and didn't really do anything for you. But nonetheless, I made myself finish it off because I don't like to waste products. It's like one of those ones that it will kind of get the job done, but I like others more, you know? Very like super fragranced. I hate skincare with a ton of fragrance in it. I don't know, there's just something about it that like annoys me. Like, I would rather my skincare be a little more clean. Now, I'm sure I use other things with fragrance, but I would just rather prefer things without fragrance, especially when it comes to moisturizers. Yeah, I'm not gonna repurchase it. I've already repurchased another one that I'm using right now that I think I got as a recommendation from Kiki Chanel here on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's by Bliss, and I really like it so far. It also has a little bit of a fragrance, but it's like a water cream. Oh my god, I love it. I need to use it longer, but as of right now, I do really love it. I have some face wipes here. These are the Costco ones. It lost its cover because I'm a rough girl and I'm not gentle with my shit. I'm surprised I only have one face wipe. You know what I think I did? I have like 3 face wipes open right now. I couldn't tell you why, but I do. Like, I set them down around the house because sometimes I'll take off my makeup in the kitchen, sometimes I'll take it off in the living room, and then I leave things there and I can't find my face wipe, so I open another one. And it's just like an endless cycle of a million different face wipes open. I also have one of these from Simple. This is the exfoliating face wipes. These are one of those ones that it's a wipe, but you have to put it under water and kind of rub it together to get it to sud up, and then you wipe your face off with it. I like these. I used to use ones from Olay that I do not like. I like the Simple ones more. I actually love a lot of Simple skincare. I don't think people talk about it enough. It's really great skincare. It's affordable, and I want to say it's like all very like semi-natural products. I'm such a ding dong. It says right here on the front, no artificial perfumes or dyes and no harsh chemicals. They're clean ingredients. I really like simple skincare, and these are something that I like. Now, I don't reach for these as much as I reach for like a traditional face wipe, but I like the idea of it. Sometimes I just feel like I need that like extra exfoliating because I double cleanse, and I don't always exfoliate at night because I use a Clarisonic. So yeah, I like those. They're really great. If you haven't tried them, I very highly suggest them. I have this from CeraVe. This is the Moisturizing Lotion. I started using this per recommendation of a dermatologist I saw a few years ago because I get eczema on my legs. So she recommended that I switch to this. I actually don't use a lot of scented body products. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really bad about lotioning. I'm like actually horrible. I don't like putting on lotion because I don't like the feeling of it. Even something like this is very lightweight and it's not sticky. It sinks into your skin very quickly, but I just don't like to lotion. Like, I don't like to take off all my rings, just my wedding band, which I actually don't even have them on right now. My fingers were so swollen yesterday because I ate Buffalo Wild Wings, the love of my life, for dinner. And my fingers were so swollen when I was trying to go to sleep. I had to take them off because my fingers were like little sausages squishing out of the side of my wedding bands. Like, so much information. But anyways, I hate like just taking off my rings, and I hate like having to put lotion on and then I kind of have to sit there naked and let it soak into my skin. I mean, again, this doesn't take that long to soak in. It's just like the act of it. I don't like doing it. But then yet again, like my body gets so dry that I'll get super itchy and I'm always scratching. When we're trying to go to bed at night, Matthew's like, can you stop moving? And I'm like, I can't help it. I'm just so itchy. And he's like, then put on fucking lotion. But it's like, I don't like doing it. Sometimes even when I shave my legs, like, you know, when you are freshly shaved and you just need lotion, like to get rid of all the ashiness, sometimes I just won't put lotion on my legs. It's like the majority of the time. I just hate the feeling, but I'm trying to get better about it because I want my skin to age well, you know, since I'm getting a little older. So I finished off this. I do like it. I noticed when I cut out like Bath & Body Works lotions and ones that have like a heavy fragrance to them, I haven't gotten eczema on my legs since. I do use the Nivea lotion, the one that everybody uses that makes your skin really soft, and I love the way that that hydrates my skin. Like, that's really my favorite lotion. It has a little bit of a scent to it, but I think because I'm so bad about lotioning, it doesn't really affect me that much. But I do have sensitive like body skin, not really on my face, but on my body. Again, I do get eczema, so when I started switching to this, I haven't had any issues with eczema. I don't even use like body wash, shaving cream. I use like a plain bar of Dove soap to wash my body, just because I'm a sensitive little bitch, and it's so fucking annoying, but you know what, it is what it is. But yeah, that is really great for sensitive skin. We have a Rosewater spray. I go through this like water. It's my favorite. I have this from BeauCou lashes. I talk about their lashes all the time. I love them. These are my favorite. Ms. Lovely, and I went through this whole set. Sorry guys, I'm so popular right now. Like, nobody ever texts me when I'm not doing anything, but when I'm filming a video, everybody wants to text me. I threw this in here. I just thought, like, why not throw in my toothpaste? I'll just go ahead and just toss it in there. Like, let's talk about toothpaste too, right? I use the Sensodyne Pronamel. This is the whitening one, and I like the extra fresh. It's like much more minty than the regular Sensodyne. I have very, very, very sensitive teeth. If I don't use the Sensodyne, my teeth like will just literally, like, I'll hate life anytime I eat or drink something. So this is my favorite, the strong and bright enamel. I also have very weak enamel. Every single dentist that I've had is like, you really need to get braces or you need to get veneers or something. And I'm like, you know what? I would love to, but are you gonna pay for them? Because if you're not, I'd rather buy a house. By the way, my husband and I have started the house hunting process. I'm so excited. I just want to share everything with you guys. Like, I want to tell you guys everything. We're in the process. We're looking. I'm really excited. I want to build. I found a neighborhood that I love. That's like, the location is good, the price is good, the area is good. It's close to family. It's close to Matthew's job. We went and looked at the model home a couple of times, and we talked to like the salesperson there. We're still looking at other places to get other options, but that's like really the place that we really like the most right now. So I'm excited. Like, hopefully, I mean, I don't know. We'll see where everything goes, but yeah, I brought up house and it's just like everything on my mind because we're just like saving. I'm excited to share that journey with you guys. If you even care. If you don't care, then like don't even pay attention to me. But if you do care, I'm excited to share it with you. Okay, next, I have a duo. My favorite lash glue. This is the brush-on one. I'm using the Kiss one right now because I actually went to go pick up another duo and they were out of this one. I only really like the black one. I don't like the clear lash glue. This one's my favorite. Since I didn't have that, I picked up the Kiss brush-on dark tone one, and I don't know if I like it as much as Duo. I'm still testing it, so I will definitely make sure to update you guys. I have this from Neutrogena. This is the oil-free makeup remover. I did not repurchase this. I actually went back to my Target. It's the Up and Up brand. I've literally been using it since high school. It's the generic version of this. It's honestly not that much cheaper. I want to say it's like 50 cents cheaper than this, but it's so good. I don't know like how I started using the Target one. I've honestly been using it since high school, like since high school. It's been over 10 years. I told you guys when my eyes started to get like annoying and sensitive, I thought it was the makeup remover, like maybe it just didn't agree with my eyes anymore, and so I bought this, but I don't like this. I like the Target one more. It's more oily and it takes off more product. Like it does a better job of taking off your eye makeup, and especially lash glue and waterproof mascara. I didn't like that one as much, so I already repurchased the other one, but I just thought I would let you guys know. This is Finito. You know, like when sponges get bad, like the texture gets really weird. So this one, the texture's not good anymore. It's ran its course. I'm using another beauty blender right now, but I talked about like the whole beauty blender like being a shady bitch on the Instagram. Wow, am I 80? On Instagram, just being real shady, and I didn't like that. So I'm gonna go back to using my L'Oreal sponge when I finish off the one that I'm using right now. I'm so sorry if you hear the lawn guy, but I have just got to finish this video because I have so much shit to do today. So I will try to edit the sound as best as I can. We have this from L'Oreal. This is the Hydra Genius Moisturizer, and I got the normal to dry skin because at night I like to use something really heavy, just so it like penetrates the skin while I'm sleeping. And I do like this. It's like a gel, like a water gel type of moisturizer. I didn't finish it just because I don't know, I was ready to try something new. I had this for a long time, and this is so freaking perfumey. It was kind of old, but it was also like, it was so perfumed that I was just like, okay, let's move on. I went back to my Neutrogena, I always call it Neutrogena. Neutrogena? Now I can't remember how to say it. Neutrogena? Whatever the fuck that brand is called. The Hydro Boost. I used to use that a while ago, and I stopped using it to use this, and now I'm back to that. I have this mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I literally feel like it took me 20 years to finish this mascara. I finally finished it. I like it. Do I like it? You know what? I think I do like it, but I just like L'Oreal Voluminous more. I could see myself using it again in the future, but only if L'Oreal Voluminous wasn't in stock. I want to say this is pronounced Hask. Hask? Hask. I don't know, but this is the Hawaiian Sea Salt, the dry texturizing spray, and I actually just finished this off today. We've got like a beachy kind of situation going on. This is how I really like to style my hair. I don't like it too curly or like too loose of a wave, just this in between is perfect, and I just doused my hair in this. I like this. There are others that I like more, but a lot of the texturizing sprays that I like, if you have seen my most recent declutter, are more expensive. They're more on like the high-end spectrum, but this is actually not too bad. I like the body that it gives to my hair, but I feel like it just doesn't hold as long as my other ones do. But it's an affordable brand, really great. I would recommend it if you're on a budget or if you just don't want to spend a lot of money on an expensive hair product. I finally finished off these two, the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion and then the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. For the longest time, these were my go-to foundations. I like to mix and match to get my perfect color, my perfect finish. That's just my thing. And these two were my go-to for the longest time. but I finally ran out of them and I'm on to new things. I'm on to the L'Oreal Fresh Wear, and that's my bitch right now. I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and keep my samples that I use because I feel like I use them long enough to know whether I like them or not, and I have two right here. This one is from Kate Sommerville. This is an exfoliator. I heard really good things about this, and I will say I do like this. It kind of almost feels like as if you have sand and you're rubbing it on your face, but I feel like it does exfoliate. Like, I love the way my skin feels after I use this. I'm pretty sure it's expensive, but I think it's good enough that I would purchase the full size. I liked it. I just thought my skin felt great. Sometimes you have to be careful with exfoliants because sometimes they can be too much. Sometimes they're not enough. Sometimes you need one that's a little heavier for just those days that you need a good exfoliating day, and I really like that one. I thought it was good. This, however, I do not like. This is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Cleanser. The mask is amazing, the cleanser not so much. This felt like as if you were to take like paste, and if you just were to rub it between your hands and put it on your face. I didn't like it as a cleanser. As a mask it's great, but as a cleanser it just didn't do it for me, and I don't know, it was just like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it felt. I wouldn't purchase that again. This is I think it's a hydrocortisone cream. Yes, it is. Hydrocortisone acetate. My cousin, I told you guys, used to be a medical assistant for a dermatologist, and she got me a bunch of these to use on my rosacea. You just put it on your face when it's freshly washed, and I would put it underneath my serums and my moisturizers. I only get it just right here, and it's very mild. I'd let it sit on my face for a few minutes, and then I'd go in with the rest of my skincare. I liked it. I thought it worked, and I think you can only get that like from a doctor, but because she worked there, she got me a bunch of these little samples. It's called Pramosone. In case you guys are interested, I'll leave it in the description box below. This is my Laura Mercier Radiance Foundation Primer. This was a Sephora perk, one of the 100-point perks. I literally had this for like a year. You need to use so little of it, and I'm sad I finished it off. Right now I'm using my Smashbox one, which I love. I've been using that one for years, and I just got a new one from one of my friends. It's the Cover FX Illuminating one, and I love it. It's so beautiful, but I also really love this. I think what I'll do is get the smaller size, the travel size, just because I only use it on this part of my face. I don't really need a lot, and this perk lasted so long that I think the travel size will do. I have this from Maybelline. It's the Tattoo Studio. This is like a microblading brow tint. I really liked this in the beginning, but it dried out so fast. I think it literally dried out in like just a few short months, and I wasn't even using it all the time. I was only using it every so often when I wasn't wearing any makeup or a lot of makeup. I like this specifically for vacation because when we went to Cancun, I almost actually never take makeup with me when I go to like a beachy vacation, but because we were going on a family trip and we were gonna be around family, like it wasn't just me and Matthew, so I actually got this for our family vacation because it was so easy and so minimal, but it dried out so fast that I wouldn't recommend it. Now it's Maybelline, it's affordable, it's probably only a couple bucks. I probably honestly used this like 10 times and then it dried out, which I think is ridiculous, cheap or not. I liked it, but it dried out too fast. I think Kara sent these to me for my birthday. These are from a brand called Miss Spa. I'm pretty sure you can get these on Amazon, and they were the Hydrogel Eye Treatment Restore Brilliance. They're just like those little gold patches you put underneath your eyes, and these are something that I like, but I won't spend the money on. So if I get them in like a BoxyCharm, or if I get them like as a gift like I did these, I'll use them, obviously. I like the way that they feel when I'm doing like a spa night and I'm doing a mask in my hair, a mask on my face, and then just the gel patches. Like I feel very but I don't know that I necessarily notice a difference with them, but I just kind of like the experience of them. Does that make any sense? Oh, like have you guys ever gotten a body wrap at a spa? I got one once for my wedding. My mom treated me and two of my bridesmaids to a spa day. I want to say it was called like a mud bath or a body wrap. I don't even think you wear a bra. Like I don't think I was wearing a bra. I think I was just wearing underwear, but they give you like the paper underwear to put on. I want to say they coated our bodies in mud, like they painted it on and then they wrapped us up and we sat there for a few minutes, like 20 minutes or so. It's like one of those things where it's like, this is such an odd comparison, but it was like one of those things where I was like, I don't know if this is gonna do anything for me, but it's like part of experiencing a spa day, and I had never done it before, so let's just do it. Like, I didn't feel any different after I got that, which is kind of like how I feel with eye patches, but I like the experience of it when I'm kind of pampering myself. I don't know, that was like the weirdest comparison ever, but that's the first thing that popped in my head. Lastly, I have an Anastasia brow definer, which is one of the loves of my life. I love the brow definer. I do have a backup, but ever since I discovered my CoverGirl brow pencil, which I used today, and I'm loving my brows today. I think they look so nice. It's very seldom that I have a good brow day anymore because they're such a pain in my ass, but I like the way they turned out today. Oh, also, a lot of people comment on my videos and ask me what I'm wearing. I always respond to my comments, so it's not really an issue for me to like just comment back and tell you what I'm wearing. Like, that's okay, I don't mind doing that. But if I don't get back to you fast enough, or you want to know like right away, I always have my makeup listed in the description box. I always notice that people almost always ask me in every video, like, what lip do I have on, what lashes am I wearing. Everything I'm wearing will always be in the description box. Just wanted to let you guys know. You can still comment, I'll still answer. It's like, really, I don't mind at all, but if you guys just want to know like right away, like you don't want to wait for me to comment, because sometimes like it takes me a minute to get back to comments, it's in the description box. Anastasia is just like one of my favorite brow products, and I really like the brow definer. I told you guys like when I discovered it, I was like, why has it taken me so long to use you? It's so good, but I'm just really into my CoverGirl pencil right now. So I haven't opened up my backup. That's it, that's all my trash. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. I feel like it's kind of strange to talk about like trash technically, but I think it's cool to just share with you guys what I'm using and what I've used up and what I recommend, since I've actually fully used it up, and I like to share products with you guys. I feel like when I love something, I want everybody to love it and I want everybody to use it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what else you want to see. Leave any suggestions in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. There's a hair in my eye, so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! This is the one that I use. I would recommend it if you're on a budget, or if you don't, I would recommend, can I just spit it out? An expensive tattoo studio. So for today's video, I thought we could do, I hate when I do that. I'm like, for today's video, the shoulder.